Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today in honor of Asian Pacific American Heritage Month and to recognize the many contributions that Asian and Pacific Americans make to our great nation. I commend Congresswoman Judy Chu, who is the chair of the Congressional Asian Pacific American Caucus, and also Congressman Mike Honda, the caucus's chair emeritus, for their leadership and for their efforts on behalf of our communities. Our caucus represents a very large and a diverse community. The cultures that are represented in our caucus highlight many, many unique traditions, languages, and histories. Despite our diverse backgrounds, Asian Pacific Americans are committed to improving our country every single day. Today, more than 18.5 million Asians and Pacific Islanders call America their home. 18.5 million. We have become the fastest growing minority community in the United States, having increased by more than 40% in the last 10 years. Asian Pacific Americans contribute to every aspect of our lives, from business to education, healthcare to public relations, sports and recreation, to the arts, government, and the armed services. Our businesses employ more than 2.8 million workers, which generate more than $512 billion in annual revenues to our economy. 2 cabinet secretaries, Energy Secretary Stephen Chu and Veterans Affairs Secretary Eric Shinseki, are of APA descent, and APAs currently represent 13 congressional districts and serve in 15 state legislatures. Further, in the last 3 years, the number of judges serving in the federal judiciary has more than doubled, its highest level in our country's entire history. From the very beginning, the Asian Pacific American community has sought better opportunities or to escape persecution in their homeland. These can be seen with each particular group in the experiences of the first Chinese laborers who came to build the transcontinental railroads, the first Japanese workers who worked in plantations in Hawaii, the first Vietnamese refugees who arrived because of war, and other countless APA groups with similar stories. Asian Pacific American history is the larger American story of valuing freedom, continuously working to make our nation great and giving our children a better future than the ones we have. I represent the people of Guam. I represent the U.S. territory of Guam. The people are an important part of our Asian Pacific American community, and whom are extremely loyal and proud of their citizenship. The case in point this year will mark the 68th anniversary of the liberation of Guam from a brutal enemy occupation during World War II, and the return of freedom to the island as part of the American family. Guam has one of the highest per capita casualties in the more than a decade that our country has been at war. Yet, our people continue to enter military service as a calling to serve their country, and our island is being called upon to sustain one of the most complex and important force posture realignments in the history of the United States. Today, per capita, we also are number one when it comes to people who serve in the National Guard. Guam is number one per capita. This May, we once again celebrate Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. Despite the many successes that the APA community has experienced, there is still so very much to be done. APA Heritage Month is a celebration of our diversity, a recognition of the sacrifices and the contributions that Asian Pacific Americans make to our nation, and an opportunity to educate all Americans of the unique role that our community plays in our country. I thank you, Mr. Speaker. As we say in Guam, si jus maasi.